boy Big Bootsie, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. If you're new to the channel, hit the notification so you know when I'm up here, man. Please hit that like button for me. Please hit the like button. I'm at 8,000. I'm trying to rise, man. I'm trying to rise. Keep it good content, man. I ain't trying to feed it to the knucklehead stuff, man. Y'all know what it is, man. I appreciate everybody. Be sure, be loved. All the new people that come and stick around with us, man. Appreciate y'all, man. My knowledgeable people, man. Big shouts out to y'all, man. It always come through and slide by. But I had to come through, do some quick reactions to the Jim Jones, Dave V, Main Note, and your boy Fabulous. Like they show, I love the show. Real men do real things. And I must commend, man. These guys did a real thing, and what's going on with all this Max B and Jim Jones controversy, they ain't giving y'all bloggers what y'all want, man. I'm loving every minute. It's like y'all struggling and scraping and scrambling around like Puff be saying. That's how y'all looking at me right now. Waiting for something negative to come out, but you can't get nothing negative. So you gotta think of something to make negative out of the positive stuff that y'all are seeing up here. That's what's corny to me. Y'all take the positive stuff and turn it into a negative, man. Y'all show y'all true colors, man. I'm paying attention to y'all, boy. But they ain't feeding y'all nothing, man. But I like to highlight the positive stuff, so I'm up here. I want to react to some of this stuff on Jimmy's show. I'm using this under fair use. I know that's my boy, but he already know we ain't doing nothing crazy. So I gotta highlight some of this stuff, man, that I'm seeing as positive, because this is how we supposed to move. Take a positive and keep it positive, man, for real, because ain't nothing but grown men stuff went on with this whole incident, and this is what we need to be showing to these young cats out here, man, how two men could beef with each other, get over it, and even if they not over it, just push your water under the bridge. Don't visit that no more. For what? You got to move forward. If you stay bickering and arguing all the time, you only standing in the standstill space where you was at from the whole beginning. It don't make sense, man, at all. And what's making sense is they both doing their thing and they moving forward, man, amongst all this the devil movement that's going on out here. Yeah, that's right, devil movement, man. Let's go. Let me hear some of this stuff, man, because I'm proud of these boys, man.
About
They told me I was kicked off of this.
yeah, they did. He said you was there. He said you was. I didn't even.
For doing that.
Oh, this is crazy.
Yep, remember all the crazy stuff. Everybody was saying, yeah, Jim Jones kicked them off. They ain't even heard Jimmy say nothing like that, man. They ain't heard none of that. They ain't heard none of that. But they was taking it and twisting it around, using AIs to make content for them, and all of the above, man. But let's go. That's Davies talk. Let's go.
That's what they told you.
They off the show.
They said I got kicked off this joint. I can't rap about it no more.
It's crazy. People don't know. You see, both of us had different opinions, and I think it's dope that because I always feel like two things can be true at the same time.
Right.
Right. You felt one way, I felt another way.
Right.
You went to the party, but you had already had a conversation with Capital. Talk about that.
Yeah, I feel like I never was around Max. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we had our own relationship through who we know or whatever.
You talk about
and
Max.
Me being around Jim as long as I've been around Jim, and Jim being around my moms and my kids, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta holler at Capo, like, yo, bro, how you feel about that?
See, that's my point right there. That's real. That's real. So I was talking with Franchise, you know, the movement, management movement. Franchise is a good friend of mine, great dude. Knew him when he was going to college down here. He always was a stand-up guy himself. Like when me and him was talking, he said he'll never go against Jim Jones. Jim Jones, Dame Dash gave him his first start when he was making moves with his camera movement. And he'll never go against Jim Jones. He also broke it down to me that him and Dave East was talking and saying, yeah, it's only right he chop it up with Jimmy. And that don't mean you belittling yourself or bow down to nobody. It's just showing that you have loyalty and morals. Loyalty and morals is what take you a long way in this game. Because now when people see this right here, they're gonna say, "Oh, I could deal with Dave East." You never know who that might got another other opportunity for Dave East for handling this the way he handled it, being a big man and stepping up to Jim and saying, "Yo, I'm gonna go to the joint," or however he worded it. That's how things supposed to be. That's what stops drama amongst friends, amongst people that is a crew, however you want to name it. That's what stops drama. But when you let people be in your ear and you with the, man, I ain't gotta holler at him going to the party. I'll see Jim when we do the next podcast. Now that would make a person feel some kind of way like, damn, bro, you ain't even say nothing to make us look weak. And it ain't always about caring about how people feel, but you know, when you are a brand and all them brothers is brands and people are the consumers, and when they look at certain things and make a person say, damn, man, what would he do if I was with him? But people seeing that they've handled this the right way, a whole lot of other opportunities can open up and make a person say, I could trust this brother. From what I see, he handled things the correct way. But I hope this don't go over a lot of y'all heads, man. Because a lot of people saying, man, he got to answer to nobody. It ain't about he got to. You're right, he don't. But to keep relationships rolling strong and keeping y'all bond strong, that's how it's supposed to be, period. There's no ifs, and buts about it, period. And franchise was letting me know that they had that discussion and all that. But yeah, we're going to finish listening, man. Shouts out to franchise, too. That's my bro right there. Great, great dude, man.
Because I got invited directly, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna definitely have that convo with bro before I just pop up and he got to hear about it. Like, that's just me.
No, it's definitely honor in that, brother.
Big honor.
And I think, like I was saying, like me and Fab was talking earlier, as individual men, we don't always have to have the same opinion. Right? I felt like because of the relationship I didn't build with Capo over the last 5 or 6 years, that I just felt like it wasn't in me to go stand next to anybody he had an issue with or whatever, because the relationship is strong here. It's past professionalism, right?
Mano make a great point. A lot of people try to go in on Mano and change his words around and all of the above. No, that man had his opinion of how he wanted to do it. And he wasn't trying to throw no stones at Max B. He wasn't doing or making it look like my boy got a problem with him, I got a problem with him. He's not saying he had a problem with Max B. He's just saying what he's standing on a respect factor for the person that, excuse me, for the person that he's been building with for 5 years, with their families, their business. And now he's saying, like, just not the business, just us hanging out as brothers now. 5 years is deep. 1 year you could be real tight with a person like you knew him for a long time, man. So I ain't understand how people let that go over their head, but I do. The bloggers want to turn something negative, a positive to a negative, so they channels can make money. But yeah, this is a lesson, man, for a lot of y'all young cats out here. Pay attention to how loyalty's supposed to work.
We got a personal relationship. I feel like as a friend, the word friend people throw around, brother. You know, everybody, yo, Fab, my brother. That's my brother.
Bro.
Yo, bro, it's my brother. That's my friend.
And I want to make a point to that, because I've been around that a lot. Everybody want to act like they your man and tell you I love you and all that. You don't even know me long enough to love me, man. Don't start throwing that around early. And a lot of people use that brother word to play on your intelligence, to play on making you want to have love for them, to play on wanting you to keep them around because they're around with a hidden agenda, man. So you got to watch that word when people say it and don't show it. There's a difference. You got to show it more than you just saying it. Because then, now, that person that you are expressing that to will really know, oh, nah, this is my bro. You're going to know a person is really your friend from their actions, man. Let's finish listening to me, though.
But the thing is, I feel like everybody's your brother till it's time to do brother shit, right? When you got a friend, the word friend, that comes with responsibilities.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? As a friend, there's certain things I'm gonna do. As your friend, you should be able to trust me around your wife.
Right.
Right? You should be able to trust me around money.
Right.
If you took a fall, I should be able to be there for you, right? No matter what it is, right? And, you know, the way I look at life, I just felt like, and it was no disrespect to, you know, Max or anybody, because me and him got a relationship too, but I just wanted to make it clear where I stood as a man. Those are my principles, not nobody else. So I think it's dope that we could be able to have that conversation right here. But
I think that's dope too, man, for real. And especially if a man could be around your woman even if you ain't there. That's realism. I've been through that before with a friend. When his ex tried to come on to me because me and him had an argument. No. Well, not even all. We weren't even speaking, not even wanting to come around each other and all the above. At the end of the day, we still had love for each other regardless. Period. And just because she knew that, she thought that she could come on to me and I would bite for the bait. Way out of line. But I told him the next day, and I told him, all right, I called you to say that and let you know, man, check your baby moms, man. I ain't with that. And that was that. And we still continued not speaking until we spoke again, and that never even happened again. And that was years, probably a decade or something ago. But at the end of the day, that's just what keeping it real is with your friend, man. So Mano made an excellent point right there. And everything that is being said thus far is excellent, man. I hope none of this going over y'all people's head. And a lot of these bloggers, man, y'all podcasters, man, y'all need to stop with that. Create controversy, because controversy like that get people unalived, man. That's why we lost two of our greatest rappers, Biggie and Pac, because of those magazines that was putting that controversy out and putting fuel on the fire, man. Enough should have been enough a long time ago, but when people start getting money, all their morals and things that they supposed to know go out the window. Then again, a lot of them don't even have morals, so they don't even care about it anyway. So that's a whole nother story. But we gonna.
Because I felt like niggas was thinking it was something else.
Nah, yeah. I feel like with me it's like, and I agree with you 1,010%. I love this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not into trying to figure out what niggas is going through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, couple no.
See, and that's another thing what I was saying as well. When two people are going through something and you are in the middle and you are cool, you don't want to get involved with that. You don't even want to try to figure it out. As long as your friend on this side know you got love for him, and your friend on the other side know you got love for him. I'm not gonna be over here talking with him about him over there, and I ain't gonna go over there to be talking about him. Whatever we hanging out doing, that's what we doing. But I don't want to talk about none of that. Even if they start talking about it, I listen, but then I'm gonna let them know, all right, but I'm not voicing no opinion to it, none of that. That's how you keep things real, man, for real.
I feel about him. He knew me since I was 18, 19 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't nothing brand new. This ain't let me go over there for the cloud or for the cameras. Nah. I've been in contact with Max.
Right.
From jail. You know what I'm saying? He's on the album, Yo East. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it was a man thing. Let me holler at Jim. How you feel about that, bro?
No, that's honorable.
He could have easily been like, yo, bro.
100%.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
a man
we had our
thing.
own one on. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like I'm not gonna be put in a space where I'm leaning on no side. You get what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with boy, I fuck with Capo. Like, I'm not picking a side. Like, that ain't me.
That's respectable. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's no wrong answer, because everybody got their own perspective on things.
Right.
And how they view it based on, or if they own experiences and stuff like that. I've seen, I've been in situations where you had to declare your side.
Right.
So my whole life,
Me too.
My whole life, I've been this way. It's not about whether it was Jim, anybody that I got that type of love and respect for.
Right.
I feel that way, the same way, because I don't want it to ever be no misunderstanding.
Right.
Right. You want to know exactly where I stand, because you prove who you are through actions,
Right.
Just
not
said
just
that.
talk.
Not talking.
Everybody talking.
I just
All these
said
niggas
that.
is talking. I'm like, nah. This is we got to go a little bit deeper than that. So
Right.
I just think that it's cool, man. What you think, Spence?
I think we spoke earlier, and even a couple of weeks back, I was talking about the strength of relationships, and I think we here on this, besides the podcast, we built, you know what I'm saying, a brotherhood between us.
Right.
And so I think that's like solid just to even check in and see if that's, you know what I mean, something that will bother.
And that's fabulous speaking, man. And building a brotherhood is important, and sticking to it is very important. Because sometimes you'll have people that thinking that they are building a brotherhood, and one or two of them inside of that is really not, or really jealous on the low, but around for the ride, for whatever that ride may be, as long as it's benefiting them. And showing actions like what was just displayed, and then the other part of the brotherhood is speaking their valid point and opinions, man. This is real big right here, man. So Fabulous making a good point as well, man. Shouts out to all of them guys, man. Y'all gotta get over there and listen to Let's Rap About It, man, so y'all can feel the energy on this if you didn't see it. But let's go, Fab.
Whether you or, you know what I mean? That's what, instead of just going and just try to figure it out later. I also think that we could look at it from our perspectives individually outside of Capo, but at the same time, this is really his experience. You know what I'm saying? This is something he went through. And you can't tell a man how to feel about something that he went through, or he didn't go through. You know what I'm saying?
That's another valid point Fabulous made. And this is what I tell people. Y'all can't be worried about what that man mad about if he ain't over it yet. And even if he is over it, he just don't want to deal with the other side of it right now. He just want to chill until he feel like it. He don't want to feed it to it because y'all bloggers is talking about it. Y'all podcasters is talking about it. Really, a lot of people shouldn't even be in the business, but everybody inserted themselves in the business and was making up all these stories about Jimmy mad or Max B is doing this and doing that, and all this stuff was some made up stuff, man. Like crazy. It's whack. Yeah, the bloggers is out here riding the bigger rail wave, and they doing it for nothing, man, for real. And Max definitely ain't worried about Jim, and Jim not worried about Max, man. That's a fact, Finesse. Yep, he's happy to be home, man. So that's all what counts. But let's finish listening.
And like people don't really understand the principle until it's done to them. You know what I'm saying? So like when it happened to them, then they could get it.
It changed.
When it's something outside, it's easy to tell somebody, yeah, let that shit go, or you know what I'm saying?
That's not your call.
Right. So if whenever he do let it go, if he do or not, you know what I'm saying, we in support of course, of letting shit go and moving forward, but at the same time, it's going to take everybody's time on their time. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the internet or
that ain't no
our
group thing, man.
No, that's not.
Really
That's
how
not
you feel in your own.
No matter how you feel, I feel like I want us, New York as a whole, to be unified. I can't wait till we all in the room.
That's my point.
Right? Because
New York as a whole, it don't matter about who you from, Brooklyn, Queens, and Bronx and all that. Brooklyn and Harlem always was beefing back in the days, man. We got to a certain age bracket, man. We are tighter than tight, man. Some of my best friends is from Brooklyn, man, that I know is my brothers that I could call. And vice versa. My Bronx dudes, man. My Queens dudes. So what Mano was saying makes sense. So anybody that's in New York that think that y'all supposed to be ununified because you from another borough, y'all got it twisted. Just the same way as how DC and New York didn't get along. DC, we got great friends over there, man. Great friends over there, man. In real life. Because we all from the same place. Just, well, should I say, not from the same place, but from the same culture in different places. But we are all the same, man. Shout out to 9 Millie up there in DC. Shout out to Tone White, Antone White. Man, shout out to Eon, man. Great people, man. Great people. And they move and think how we thinking. We move and think how they thinking, man. We need to be unified out here instead of separating, man. So yeah, man, ain't no talking that talk up here, boy. Let's go.
We all got our own relationship, and
That's
I don't
easier
think
said than
niggas
done.
give us the credit for actually starting to come together and band together and having unity in New York. Everybody was running around screaming about New York don't have unity, right? And we all came together, and we all individual artists, individual fathers, individual niggas, and we learned how to have brotherhood and still balance our individual craft. So I can't wait to the day that we all, you know what I'm saying? It's like we New York, period. You know?
Big
But everything
facts.
is gonna happen in its time.
Yeah, it is. And see, things like this is what's gonna make it happen in its time faster. By y'all showing, by Mano, Fabulous Davies, and Jim Jones showing their audience, our audience, people like me reacting to it, showing my audience, and other people need to do this on some positive stuff to show this is how it's supposed to be. And this is what's gonna bring New York together, man. Just for these type of things. But when you got these other bloggers out here pushing the negative narratives of stuff, especially when stuff ain't even true, Max ain't say nothing about Jim, Jim ain't say nothing about Max, and we seeing all this ignorant stuff, man. It's crazy. But for what they saying right now is what's gonna make it happen. Finesse said it was bloody on both sides. Harlem gave Brooklyn their biggest test. Yeah, that's what we was going to war against each other, man. But you know, we figured it out. For what? What we doing all that for, man? Bro Williams, you already know. I see you, boy. Antone White, Vanessa Antone White, one of the most feared men behind the wall. That's a fact. I met Antone White with Unique. That's one of Unique great friends. I went to his welcome home party in DC. He said Antone, he was laying Cali dudes out on the back pockets in the water. Yeah, he known for not with them hands, boy. But yeah, Antone White, great dude, Unique. Mecca Audio took me to his welcome home party, man. We go up to the hotel looking for him. He got Unique. He got us a room and all that, paid for everything, man. We down in DC. So we get up in there, man. He made sure we were straight. We went to his welcome home party. Ain't nothing in there but nothing to play with, dudes. Nothing to play with. But the thing about it, all of them, they done chilled to change their life. But then everybody in there got one or two or three of them things under their belt. And I ain't talking about none of these. You know what I'm talking about. And that ain't nothing to brag about. What I'm saying is they changed their life. And, you know, I had great conversations with them. And talking about how us in New York need to stick together because of the bad trend that was being set back then. And we got to make examples for these kids. Antone White was big adamant about that. He took us in there, made sure we had our own table, everything, bottles coming flying from everywhere, bottles on the other side fly. I tell this story all the time. I ain't never gonna forget that story. I met Antone and he treated me like he knew me for 100 years. A lot of real dudes was in there, and Unique used to talk about me to them. And you know, when I got there, it was like they was like, "Yo, we was waiting to meet you, dude." Like, yo, man, I felt so good right there, man. Unbelievable, man. And these are the things that y'all gotta excuse me, man. I've got the people out there mowing the lawn and cleaning and all that. But Antone White, man, had that joint looking like people was buying their own bottles. And everything in there was free. Catered, chefs catering and all that, man, unbelievable. And he was so humble. When I heard the stories about it, but those are always the ones that's humble, boy, be lay you out. Don't play with him. But great dude, man. Great dude. Finesse said Hassan Campbell using Max as a proxy for his beef with Jimmy. And a lot of people is doing that, man. They're trying to spark something up. That's the only thing that I don't like, man. For real. Darlie Cadius, I like your channel. I appreciate you, man. For real. Hit that subscribe button and like button for me, bro. And the notification so you know when I'm up here. Please make sure y'all share this too. But a lot of these bloggers keep the bull crap going on and making up fake narratives about as if they was beefing, like, I guess trying to spark one of them up to make them mad to beef with each other so they can make some money. This is corny. It's corny, man. But I'm loving what they talking about. We're going to finish listening to a little bit more, man.
Thanks.
You know? Now, do you agree that some brands are just chasing clout instead of chasing alignments and reputation?
Jimmy saying just what I'm saying. They out here chasing clout, turning positive stuff to a negative, meaning making up stuff or fake stuff that Jimmy, putting it in their thumbnails and the titles, like Jim Jones is over with because Max B did this, or Max B is this and that because Jimmy did this, and a bunch of negative stuff, and these two brothers ain't said nothing about each other, man. Instead of just taking, and then when they see something positive up here, they'll take the positive and try to turn it into a negative, what they see wrong with it. You ain't got no right to see wrong with nothing, especially if it ain't nothing to be wrong about, but they'll try to twist the narrative of what they trying to say. And anybody that falls for that, that says a lot about your mental capacity, your mental thought process, man. All of the above. And have these young kids out here thinking they could do the same thing and dictate that bull crap. And now our next generation is still being foolish the same way the young generation now is being foolish, running around unaliving each other for nothing. It's like they got a chip in their brain to unalive each other right now. So our culture could be held back and the next culture could move forward. This celebrity life is for real, boy. Star power is powerful. A star could tell you they like a booger on their hat because the booger is worth more than a diamond, and people be running around here with a booger on their hat talking about my booger bigger than yours. So I commend Jimmy, Fabulous, Mano, and Dave East on this one right here, man. For real, let's finish listening, man.
Yes, I agree there.
Yeah, a lot of things now about the views, the analytics, the who's popular at the moment. So I think like brands will attach to whatever is hot now. They don't attach to what legacy or somebody is connected to it
or speaking the right stuff. That's what Fabulous got a good point. Or speaking the right stuff. A brand will just get with people because they got good numbers, even if they speaking negative and ignorance. They don't get with the people that's speaking the positive stuff and get with them and put the money behind a brand. I mean, put the money behind people that's speaking the right stuff, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. So the more money you put to a negative movement, the more big and powerful that negative movement gonna move. And the more powerful and negative that movement be able to move, it spreads to our streets. It spreads to ears of kids that don't really know no better. And now they don't want to listen to us. They want to go get in front of the YouTube. If y'all parents and uncles that the kids look up to in person, they don't want to hear nothing from y'all. They want to get in front of this camera because star power is powerful, man. It's crazy. But Fab making an excellent point. This is a good one right here, man. Y'all make sure y'all go look at Let's Rap about it. For real.
If somebody means a lot, they don't really care about that. Like they'll go get
what's hot.
A TikTok star, you know what I'm saying? Not to shade that in any kind of way, but if they're moving right now, that's what they'll go to.
But they got brands that try, but they do have brands that try to keep the integrity of their brands by if they understand reputation and things like that. I'm talking about
Yeah.
period.
Yeah,
I don't
they
even think
do.
it has nothing
I
to do
think the
with it.
Jimmy
person,
making a
man.
point.
Like, you know, sometimes like a brand have a person.
They got brands that not going for the foolery and won't deal with it. I'm speaking about the ones that do. But Jimmy is absolutely right too. So shouts out to them brands that don't fall for that negative bull crap because a person got numbers. Shouts out to those brands.
That's connected and we know who, like, nah, we should fuck with this person. You know what I'm saying? That guy is usually like, we all have rocked with a brand who the person connected us
And
to.
that one,
The brand at the top level, like the brand just trying to maintain being the brand and being hot. So they not really like tapped in the culture and thinking, yo, they trying to go get the people to work for them. That's
But I go front, I think in the last probably, I would say 10 years, I've been seeing brands do a lot more collaborations with what I would call like underground, or like what's not as known.
But yeah, y'all make sure y'all go over there and see the Let's Rap About It, man. I had to let y'all hear a few of the most important parts of what they was talking about. And that's unity, loyalty, respect, brotherhood. And I'm sure there's other great things that could be said about it because it's painting a positive picture to even grown-ups out there, man, that bicker with each other. Sometimes a grown-up could listen to a person that's younger than them that's spitting positive talk, positive movement, and take it and make it make sense for them as well. Because it ain't all about age bracket. It's all about the mental. Some young people are ahead of their time. I know some 31-year-olds that listen to the old school music, the Aretha Franklins, the Al Greens, and even the James Browns, because they grew up with that in their household with their parents too, when they was babies, and then it influenced them, and they know those records, and they rather hear those records opposed to hearing the rap. And in a 30-year age bracket, they were the average would want to hear what's happening now, rap, and don't want to hear none of that stuff. Then you got some rappers that don't even research. They also talked about that in this segment. Y'all can go and check it out. But they got some that don't even research where the where the history of music itself comes from, even all the way to the point of when rap was even made. You need to know history, man. There's no time to be out here be beefing with each other, man. It's time to be out here elevating and picking one another up. Stop worrying about what the next man got, the next man pockets, what they driving in. Now, I get it, competition when I pull up on you and stunting on you. Yeah, boy, you ain't got one of these, man. It shouldn't be a fact of you looking like this sucker, he got a car, he coming trying to stunt on me. Folks look at it like, nah, you all right, you got me on this one. That look good. Yeah, I'm coming. And they big each other up. Inspiration. My boy pull up on me or something big. I'm like, yo, this joint is hard. I'm riding this for a couple days. Let me hold this, man. I gotta get me one of these, man. I got it. That put the battery in my back to go hard. And I'm happy for my boy that got it. That's it. When you start thinking like that, that really mean in your mind, you know you can't even get nothing like this. So it make you mad because you don't think that you can get one when you really can. And there's none of us out here that can't do what each other is doing. No kind of way. Just put our mind to it. And just because he got it from, let's say, selling hot dogs, that don't mean you can't go and get it by selling shoestrings. You just pick your own niche to make something work for you to make you be able to go and get what anybody else got. You don't have to sell the same thing they sell, do the same thing that they do. And if you did do the same thing they do, just go and get you some money. Just make it work for you on the next level. That's all. Um, Ro Williams said, we all knew when Max got out, all this old stuff was gonna come back. Facts. That's a fact. From lost money, old wordplay, and record shit that was said, you can't redo. Every man is held accountable for their actions. Facts. Why everybody want to bring up what they went through before? It's been said even when Max B was doing his bids periodically in certain incidents, people was bringing up the old stuff and things of that nature, man. Nobody shouldn't have been bringing none of that up. It was time to move forward. That's how it shows my point that all the bloggers was looking for negative stuff. All the podcasters was looking for negative stuff. They can't think of no other way to make some money on a positive note. And once again, they'll take something that was positive. Like they took the positive of Max bringing his wife up to talk with Flea, with Cam and Mace. And saying, why would you bring your wife up there, man? That's a no-no. And no, why? Why? You comfortable in your skin with your woman, you can bring her wherever. And that woman held that man down. Why not? Give her and show her some love and some praise, man. She probably never in a million years thought she would be in front of cameras like that, getting this type of love. She did it, from what I'm hearing, out of her mouth. She did things out of love. And once again, love ain't easy on the outside. So imagine loving somebody that's on the inside. Love is a powerful energy. If you know you love them, even behind the walls can't stop real love. This is a perfect example of what we need to be talking about out here, man. Don't be taking a positive and turning it into a negative for the show to make some money. So that tells me that you can't think of nothing better to say on your show on positive notes. But then you'll twist it and say, yeah, you got to see this or you got to see that on my other show, this and that. Man, it doesn't matter, bro. Or homegirl. If you're taking negatives, if you take it positive and turn it to a negative, it don't even, you ain't even making no sense, man. To try to even clarify that. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. But yeah, I got a meeting, man, with a brand that's out here in Raleigh, man. They want to do some work. They do the cut and sew, they do it supply and demand, and they making some noise up here, man. So I'm about to go chop it up with them. Y'all might be seeing something coming real big on that note real soon, man. Your boy Big Bootsie, shout out to my sponsor, Throttle. 219 West 145th Street. Go in there and get you some nice clothes, nice outfit, hoodies, pants, all that fly stuff, man. Throttle in Harlem. That's what they do. Shouts out to my For God movement, pound number 4, G-O-D, For God, man. Y'all make sure y'all check them out as well. Google it. It'll pop up. But, yep. I just wanted to come up here and spit some of this good unity, this good positivity, man. Shout out to all my knowledgeable people out there. Thanks to all of y'all that keep coming up here showing me love, man. We always going to have this grown man, grown woman conversation, man. We only spitting positive, man. We only spitting positive. If my subscribers got to grow slow till they get big, I'm going to be doing this till it get big. I don't care. But I got other business that I do. I don't have to rely on just YouTube. Appreciate y'all. Your boy Big Bootsie. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification button. I need y'all. We need each other so we can pass off this positive information back and forth, because we got to move our culture forward, man. We got bigger things to do, man. Your boy Big Bootsie, man. Salute y'all.